I don't consider myself to be a good designer, but that didn't stop me from making over 100,000 print-on-demand sales and counting. In this video, I want to share a few of my favorite ways of using the latest and greatest technology to create best-selling designs that can compete with the best of the best on Etsy. So let's get right to it. The first thing I wanted to share with you is we're going to be using Kittl to do this exercise because it's very user-friendly and it runs right in your web browser, so you don't have to go and install any clunky software applications or anything like that on your computer. You can just use my link in the description to open a Kittl account for free. Now here I am on Kittl's templates. I'm actually going to circle back to this. I'm going to hit new project and just start with a blank slate. The first thing I want to show you, I think, is going to be the most appealing to my viewers because it doesn't restrict you in any way if you want to make a winning design based on bestsellers from your research. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with, let's go to the print on demand tab right here. And then I'm going to click merch by Amazon t-shirt and hit create. And we'll come back to this. So now I'm in the Profit Tree product finder. This is a great way to start your Etsy research. What I'm going to do with Halloween coming up, I'm going to go ahead and type in tarot shirt. So now we're looking at a massive list of some of the best performing products on Etsy indexed on tarot shirt, which we searched for. One of my favorite things is they have a niche score. This actually grades out as 100. That's pretty rare. And this is basically factoring in the saturation, the competition that you'll face from other sellers, and weighing that against the demand. So we already found a winner. And yeah, I did do a little pre-planning of this video. So if you guys want to compete with me though, here you go. I mean, that's a great niche on Etsy right now. And then also, of course, cross-list to Amazon would be my recommendation. Now, the data table here, you can sort by price, by monthly sales, which is the default, by monthly revenue, total revenue, demand, which is monitoring. You know how on Etsy sometimes it shows you how many are in carts or how many sold in the last 24 hours? Well, Profit Tree's tracking that, which I love. Views, listing age, is it running ads? What is the conversion rate? Visibility score, and average order value. Use the link below this video to try Profit Tree's product finder for free today. What I'm most interested in is how high on the high end, how many sales can it support? So if I see a listing doing 120 sales, I'm interested. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the Bride of Frankenstein shirt here. And this is one of the first things I wanted to show you on Kittl that I absolutely love. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to screenshot the design on this shirt. I'm gonna bring it straight over to Kittl right here and paste it. Now, I'm not gonna steal this design, but I am going to remove the background first. Okay, and then we're gonna feed this into Kittl's AI. So look at the little AI chat bubble right there. I'm gonna click, and then I'm going to essentially ask it to please, you can actually see on the sidebar there, I was already testing this before I hit record, please recreate this design and make it themed after two dogs that are in love of the same dog breed. And you could even mention which dog breed you wanted. While it does that, I'll even pull in the design that it generated the last time that I ran this prompt. So I'm going to delete the original. Check this out. So you have two German Shepherds by the looks of it, but notice how it cut off some of the design, and that's not going to work for print on demand, right? We need a full design. Well, guess what? You can hit reframe right here with the design selected, and then you can adjust it and let the AI fill in the rest of the design. So if you missed that, I clicked reframe over here on the right-hand side after adjusting the frame to show how much of the design I felt was cut off, and you let Kittl's AI do the rest. It's absolutely incredible. And just like that, we told Kittl's AI what size we wanted the graphic to be, and it filled in the rest using generative AI. And next, check out the other tarot card that Kittl AI generated for us. We simply fed it the best-selling design from Etsy and said, use this design style in this theme, but replace it with two dogs of a similar breed because people love their pets. That's a great evergreen niche that we can cross niche with tarot that's going to benefit from Halloween coming right around the corner. And look at how great this design is. We're not copying the Frankenstein themed design at all. It's just inspired because it's a tarot design in a similar design style and color scheme. And AI made this so simple to do in just minutes. So I'm back in Profit Tree studying what the customer wants, which is captured pretty well in the monthly sales column, as you would expect. So let's check out the number 2 bestseller. Looks like, again, another tarot themed design style, monochrome in this case, which I like. And it is a possum and raccoon fighting. So I'm guessing people are buying this because they like the tarot design style, but also if you've been paying attention, unless you're new to print on demand, the possum designs and raccoon designs have been very popular this year. I couldn't tell you why though. So let's jump over to Kittl. And what I want to show you is Kittl has pre-made templates that we can use very easily. So I'm going to go ahead and click templates, and then I'm going to search up here at the top, and I'm going to type in tarot, and I'm going to hit enter. So look at all of the tarot inspired templates that you can find here on Kittl. It's absolutely insane how many there are in the tarot design style. And by the way, you can click and just get a quick preview. Now, I don't like this 3D style for print. I don't think it usually translates very well, but I will say I'm working on a video with Printful where they have a new DT Flex printing option where it actually can print designs like this. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Here's another template. I mean, there's a ton, so I'm just going to click and give you a couple previews. I like this one a lot. Here's one more, a little bit more simplified. We could definitely work with this one though. Another kind of 3D. I'm definitely going to skip this one, but I do think they did a great job on that. Where's one that I think we could really work with? This looks like a very high-end template if you ask me. By the way, the beautiful thing about Kittl templates is they're easy to edit. So I'm going to go ahead and click use template. And let me just show you what I mean by that. So now that I've got a copy of this template in my Kittl account, I want to clone one of them, and I'm going to use the AI Smartboards feature with the clone. So check this out now. I've got a clone of the judgment card. I'm actually going to delete the trim because I think that might mess up the smartboard and how it creates the new design. So I just want the actual design in the card. I'll add the trim on later. Now I'm going to click up the top of the artboard, and then it allows me to click smartboard. Perfect. I'm going to change the aspect ratio over here on the sidebar to 2:3 to kind of match the dimension of this existing artboard. And I'll type create a tarot inspired design in this theme, except feature a raccoon fighting a possum. Generate. I can't get over how good this design looks. It is exactly what we asked for. So what I'm going to do now, I already cloned and removed the design one more time. You can see over here where it says judgment behind me. And I'm going to click into our new design, and I'm going to go ahead and hit convert to image over there, and it's going to pull it over to our new artboard. I can simply resize it. I'm going to remove the background also so that it doesn't have like two different shades of brown, and it'll blend right into our baseline design. Now, if I make it too big, you'll notice it goes up over the sides. In that original templated design, it had this design layer in the back. So I right click, I go to send to back, and then I'm just going to kind of reposition it to where it looks good and blends in with the trim. I mentioned the trim. So I'm not into tarot. I'm not sure if I need to do this or not, but you can see up here it says VI. So if we wanted to be a little bit more exact, we could click in and do VI just like that instead of XX. And then down here, instead of judgment, we could say the lovers, right? That's what it says. Yep, the lovers. And now we've got our own version of this really trendy design that, again, Profit Tree told us is generating, I think, 70 sales a month. So I came back to Profit Tree. Now that you've seen how easy and accessible this is, notice no design skills required so far. That's the point, guys. I don't want you to think you can't succeed as a print-on-demand seller without design skills. It's a combination of good research. So we're gonna actually look at designs that are winners, because if you go straight to Etsy, most of the products you see a lot of times make 0 sales. They're new listings. There's no signal there. We want to study the best sellers. Like, let's do one more. The Halloween soccer mom shirt right here. What did it say? It's doing 41 sales a month. And I love this design style. I've shown you 2 ways that you can create something similar without replicating the original design that might get you in trouble using Kittl. And check it out, guys. Look at how good this output is for the soccer mom tarot card using Kittl AI. I bet you didn't think it was going to come out that good, and that was the first run. I didn't have to rerun it a second or third time off camera. I mean, it's absolutely nailing these designs. And the prompt that I used, if anybody was curious, was create a new tarot-inspired design in this style featuring a female skeleton with a hair tie. She's a soccer mom drinking a coffee and holding a soccer ball. I absolutely love it. You can convert that to an image and then vectorize it and then use it on any print-on-demand products of your choosing. Guys, what's not to love? I mean, I hope you got some value out of this video. These designs are winners. They're also based on winning Etsy listings. We didn't have to guess. We're looking at what the customers are already purchasing and then going and doing our best to compete with the people who beat us to the punch. You know, if someone's making 120 sales a month and you take away 20 sales a month from them, that's just free markets, guys. So anyways, that's how I'm approaching this. I hope that you guys feel some inspiration. If you do, check out Kiddle and check out Profit Tree, both linked in the description. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another new video.